Entertainment Tonight, right after the news at 6 here on CBS 2 HD.
CSI Miami, tonight on CBS.
Hey, I got your text. What's up? There's a student government meeting over at Al's in 15 minutes. I wanted to see if you wanted to come.
Why do you want to go to that?
Well, apparently some people were complaining about the film festival. As curator, I want to hear what they have to say.
Complaining? About what?
Content.
You mean because it showed two guys kissing and in bed together?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it's a gay film festival. What did they expect?
Hey, Luke, you know it? Dusty, hey. I'm glad I ran into you guys. I just wanted to say...
You know what, Dusty? We don't want to hear it. Not from you.
Luke, I can speak for myself.
Lucinda, you just don't know when to quit, do you?
Holden, you and I have some unfinished business.
Didn't Lily tell you you're not welcome here? She did say that, didn't she?
Where the hell do you get off?
Excuse me?
I tried to broker a peace with you. I reached out and have some kind of peace in this family.
Right. And I told you I don't want to get in the middle of it.
No, God forbid, until now you should take any active role that wasn't between the sheets.
Goodbye, Lucinda.
I want to know why you did it.
Did what? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the visit from Margo Hughes.
From Margo?
Yes. After she left you at the farm, she came to talk to me, wanting to ask me all kinds of questions about Dusty's death and subsequent resurrection.
And you're surprised by that? You're in this with him up to your neck.
I know what I did. I want to know who clued the police in. Was it you? Or was it your idea, darling?
These are Lucinda Walsh's personal bank statements. I've highlighted the transactions I want you to look into.
The first one was on January 15th of this year.
Yeah, 3 days before Dusty Donovan staged his own death. She transferred $3.5 million into an overseas account. I want to find out where that is and who has access to it.
Okay. And the second one was on January 19th. It's the money after Dusty's death.
Yep, $250,000 into a Chicago bank. Want to know who hit that jackpot?
Okay. So what exactly are you hoping to find here?
Either a spare $1 million from me or a direct paper trail between Lucinda Walsh and Dusty Donovan.
I just want to apologize.
For what?
Well, I caused a lot of problems for your parents. Not intentionally.
No, I know all about your reasons. You were looking for your son.
That's right.
So, while my parents were being accused of your murder, did you find Johnny?
Whoa, Luke. No, that's okay. That's all right. I won't bother you again.
Well, the meeting's in 15 minutes. You want to head over to Al's?
Yeah, I'll meet you there. Look, you may not want to talk to Dusty, but I do.
Are you kidding?
No,
No, I thought you were on my side.
I am.
Well, it sure doesn't feel like it.
Lucinda really didn't do anything to you, so don't accuse her of something like this.
Accuse me of what? What are you even doing here?
Somebody said something. And Holden was the last person to see Margo before she came to see me.
Margo's not stupid, okay? She knows what kind of connections you have in this town. You're the only one in this town who could manufacture Dusty's great escape.
Margo questioned you?
It was a fishing expedition, darling. She was just trying to get me to slip up, so I admit that I had something to do with Dusty's death and subsequent resurrection.
You did have something to do with it.
I know what I did. That's been established. But Dusty's plan was already in place when he brought it to me.
Yeah, maybe you weren't the mastermind, but you were his accomplice. You don't think you should have to go to jail for what you did?
Everything that goes into Mrs. Dash, all those natural herbs and spices, is just as important as what doesn't. No salt, no MSG. Mrs. Dash. Salt-free, flavorful.
Discover Macy's Columbus Day sale. Save 25 to 50% on your favorite brands. Plus, get an extra 15% off when you use your Savings Pass or Macy's card. Macy's Columbus Day sale. Going on now.
We're
looking for everyone who hasn't tried Honey Bunches of Oats. Would you like to try some?
Great.
This is very good.
What's in this stuff?
It's the perfect combination of crispy flakes, crunchy oat clusters, and just a touch of honey in every spoonful.
One spoonful is all it takes!
Tired of your old birth control routine? Maybe it's time to break free from the pack with NuvaRing. NuvaRing is not a daily pill. It's a small, comfortable once-monthly vaginal ring that delivers a continuous low dose of hormones. It's as effective as the pill, but you don't have to take it every day. NuvaRing is not for everyone. Serious risks include blood clots, stroke, or heart attack. NuvaRing is not for women with a history of these conditions. Some studies suggest that the progestin in NuvaRing may increase the risk for blood clots. Smoking increases cardiovascular risks, especially in women over 35. NuvaRing users should not smoke. NuvaRing also is not for women with certain cancers or those who may be pregnant. It does not protect against HIV and other STDs. So say goodbye to the old song and dance. And hello to NuvaRing. Learn more about NuvaRing right now. Go to NuvaRing.com or ask your doctor. NuvaRing. Break free from the pack.
Eating light?
Light? No.
Look at this, big chunks of chicken, vegetables, pasta.
Progresso, 70 calories and endorsed by Weight Watchers. I call that light, big guy.
But like a big guy light.
Progresso, what a light soup should be.
If you're using an air freshener to fight odors, you're just masking them. That's because air fresheners can't kill the source of the odors. Destroy odors with powerful Lysol Neutra Air. It eliminates odors in the air and where it really matters, killing bacteria right at the source, leaving nothing but freshness. Lysol Neutra Air, the ultimate odor eliminator.
Can a multivitamin support a healthy body and alert mind?
My One-A-Day does.
New One-A-Day Women's Active Mind and Body is a complete multivitamin with support for bone and breast health, plus extra B vitamins and a guarana blend to help you feel alert and energized. One-A-Day.
Where the candidates stand on AIDS and education. This week on the CBS Evening News with Katie Couric.
When John McCain canceled, Dave wasn't happy.
Somebody's putting something in his Metamucil.
This Thursday, he returns to face Dave.
The road to the White House runs right through me.
Don't miss it.
You're going to look me in the eye and tell me that I deserve to be in a jail cell?
Did I deserve to go to jail? Or Holden, for that matter? When we were the prime suspects in Dusty's murder?
Lily.
No, Holden, this needs to be said. Holden was arrested, Mother. Why didn't you come forward then and with the truth?
Just a minute. I would not have let Holden go to jail, take him away from you and the children.
I don't believe you.
Lucinda, maybe the best thing you can do for yourself is hire a lawyer.
I don't need a lawyer. I've got a lawyer. What I need is a family. Do I have a family? If I don't have a family, what the hell? What's the point of putting up a fight?
I got something on those wire transfers.
All right, let me hear it.
Okay, the one Lucinda made to the bank in Chicago, the account belongs to Ernest Ronan.
Ernest Ronan, why does that sound familiar?
We call him Eerie Ernie. He's the director of our Oakdale Funeral Home.
Oh, that's where Donovan's body was sent to after it was released from the morgue.
It's an awful lot spent on a phony funeral, if you ask me.
Yeah, especially since Barbara Ryan paid for it.
So why is Lucinda cutting $250,000 payments to Ronan?
Cover up the fact that there was no body. Is there anything on the overseas account?
Yeah, $3.5 million to a bank in Singapore.
Didn't Donovan say he followed Lucy and John to Singapore before James abducted him? What's the name on that account?
It's, Jonathan Burke. Name ring a bell?
Jonathan Burke. Jonathan, Donovan, Burke Donovan! Burke Donovan is his stepfather. Donovan's stepfather. He was a horse trainer.
I don't think that's a coincidence. Do you?
No.
Lieutenant, I have the flight log from the Walsh jet. You've been waiting for this?
Yes, I have. Thank you so much. Wow. Look at that.
What?
Lucinda's private jet left Oakdale the night of Donovan's supposed murder and landed in Singapore.
Coming here was a mistake. I'll respect your wishes. I'll keep my distance.
Lucinda, if you want,
I'll call Tom.
Please, no, I can take care of it. Don't trouble yourself. And I'll let myself out.
What are you gonna do?
Do you care, darling?
The girls might have questions about you.
Alice.
Hi. May I come in?
What for?
I have an arrest warrant. It's for Lucinda.
Mrs. Walsh, please. For what? Why?
Obstruction of justice, conspiracy to commit fraud.
Oh, for heaven's sake, doesn't the Oakdale police have something better to do than arresting me?
I'm sorry, Miss Walsh. Please put your hands behind your back.
Wait a minute. Do I look dangerous and armed?
It's procedure. Please turn around.
Hey,
You have the right to remain
I
silent.
know my rights. I know. Do we really have to do this here? Because my grandchildren are in the next room. I don't want them to get upset.
I can't believe he really arrested her.
It's gonna be okay. Let me go check on the kids, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do, okay?
Hey, Reg, are you still on the Gay Straight Alliance at OU?
Guilty as charged.
So, what am I hearing about the school pulling funds on the festival?
Yeah, they think the gay thing might offend potential donors.
Luke, I need to talk to you. Now.
Reg, could you please excuse me for a minute? What's up?
Would you mind explaining to me why I've been fielding phone calls all morning, asking why the brochures for the foundation are being distributed at the film festival?
Well, I told you. We got a booth. I was going to distribute them.
I told you not to do that.
No, you said that you didn't think it was a good idea.
But you see what's happening now? This is exactly the kind of attention I wanted to avoid.
Brian, don't foundations support the arts? Even the gay ones?
Look, Luke, I have no problem with you distributing brochures around campus if that's what you want to
Well,
do.
the festival's on campus.
But this is not just any festival, and you know that. And I warned you of the ramifications.
Do you know that the school is thinking of pulling funding for the festival?
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, but I don't see what that has to do with this.
Because it's a gay festival.
Where are you going with this?
If that happens, I want the foundation to back it next year.
No, you can't. Look, I didn't sign on to oversee something like this.
So you wouldn't support a gay film festival?
No, I'm saying that if you continue to pursue this and take the foundation in that direction, you're on your own.
Hope I didn't cause any trouble for you and Luke.
Oh, no. No, it's okay.
You two seem pretty tight. Are you guys,
Together? Yeah. Yeah, we are.
That's great. That's great. I'm happy to hear that.
You know what? I never got to thank you for...
What?
You once told me to, not give up on Luke, that I should give him time and eventually he'd come around, and you were right.
Just some advice.
Still, it meant a lot. I mean, despite everything my dad did to you, you were always really nice to me, so, thank you.
Well, like I told you, you are not responsible for what your father did. You're a good guy, Noah.
You know, he died. He drowned. I was there when it happened.
Oh, I didn't know that. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm better now. I'm sorry about everything with your son. What Luke said, he did not mean that.
I know that. And I'm gonna find my son. I'm gonna die trying.
Hey, I know. Before you go, I just need help with something.
Oh, yeah, sure. It was good. It was good to see you. You too, pal. Hey, kid. You need anything?
Listen, my mother has been arrested for helping you. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Prove it. Get her out of this.
You sure you want me involved?
Dusty, you already are involved. This is your fault.
When you eat Kashigo Lean for breakfast, you also have to swallow all these vitamins and minerals to get what you need every day. Or eat Total. Total has 100% daily value of 11 vital nutrients and delicious flakes with real cranberries and crunchy oat clusters. Total. Are you getting 100%?
Great soup, Jen. What's your secret?
An incredibly high degree of culinary intuition plus years of experience. You mean Swanson broth?
Yeah.
Made with all-natural chicken stock and flavored with garden vegetables and herbs, the secret to great-tasting homemade soups is Swanson broth.
There's only one disinfecting wipe with a low-streak formula. Clorox disinfecting wipes.
A lot can happen in 2 weeks. Only Revlon age-defying makeup has Bodafirm to visibly reduce wrinkles by 87% in just 2 weeks, while firming for dramatically younger-looking skin. Revlon age-defying makeup.
Super shots.
Salt happens. It's hidden in almost everything we eat. But as part of a potassium-rich, low-sodium diet, try new Promise Super Shots to help reduce the risk of high blood pressure. Potassium-rich diets flush sodium from your body, and Super Shots help as a good source of potassium. Salt happens. Fight back with Super Shots for blood pressure from Promise.
Super shots.
When I get a migraine, forget it. It's excruciating. I just want to take my head off.
The light actually hurts. It's blinding.
Every sound is like a sonic boom.
Now, from the makers of Imitrex comes something even more effective, new Trexamet. It's superior to Imitrex tablets at relieving migraine pain because it works 2 ways. It targets the nerves and blood vessels believed to trigger a migraine, and it relieves inflammation that causes migraine pain. Trexamet may raise the risk of fatal heart attack, stroke, stomach bleeding, or serious rash. Don't take it if you have heart, liver, or blood vessel disease, heart bypass surgery, uncontrolled blood pressure, or allergies to aspirin, NSAIDs, or Imitrex. A life-threatening problem may occur, especially if used with antidepressants. Tell your doctor if you have kidney disease, heart disease risks like smoking or high blood pressure, have had stomach ulcers or bleeding, are pregnant, nursing, or take medicines. Ask your doctor about Trexamet. It's superior to Imitrex at relieving migraine pain.
Graduates' little entrees are a nutritious solution when I don't have a pan to cook in.
Graduates from Gerber. Steady nutrition for a wobbly world.
I know you did what you did so that you could find Johnny. And I know why my mother chose to go along with it. She's been very clear about that.
Your mother wants me out of your life. She says I drag you down.
That's not her decision to make. Or yours. But she shouldn't take the fall for something you chose to do.
Margo's not going to let me anywhere near your mother.
Does she have proof? I mean, is there any way that she can prove my mother's involved in this?
Well, we covered our tracks, but...
But what?
But who knows? Maybe if the cops dig deep enough.
Dusty, you gotta go down there. You gotta tell them whatever they need to hear to get her out of this.
I would do anything for you. You know that.
But not this?
If my son resurfaces, I can't protect him from a jail cell, can I?
Why did I ever even think you'd help me?
Because I'm your best friend, that's why. And I wish I could.
Oh, you can. You just won't. When you needed me, I didn't think twice about it.
Talking about that hooker? Cherie?
Yeah. When you were accused of killing her, I was right there. I put my freedom, my marriage, my kids, all on the line for you. Because when I looked at you, I saw this sweet, beautiful boy that I fell in love with. You owe me this, Dusty.
Is everything okay with that guy?
Brian,
Yeah, we're just having a disagreement on this project we're working on.
Your foundation.
How'd you know?
I saw one of the brochures at the festival. Come on, I saw your name. I had the book.
Well, Reg, tell me, do you really think that the school would cut funding on the festival?
I think so. From what I hear, the board of directors doesn't like the idea of freaking out their benefactors.
Bunch of uptight, rich people who have no idea what it's like to go to school here. That's fair.
Well, they're actually playing it a little bit smarter than that.
How's that?
Well, they're letting the student body president decide.
Isn't there an election coming up for that?
Yes, that's what this meeting is about. We're going to lay out some of the ideas. Basically, whoever wins gets the deciding vote.
Well, a student wouldn't want to cut funding for the festival.
Don't count on it. I don't know if the meathead running can even spell festival.
Well, who's the meathead?
He's right over there.
Kevin.
You know him?
I was having so much fun swapping stories with Detective Griffin.
Oh, sorry to burst your bubble, but Lucinda, I told you I was going to look into this.
I was just surprised you didn't come and cuff me yourself. Well, how you doing with all this looking into things?
I did quite well.
Yeah? Take a look. Wait a minute. That's my personal account. That's an invasion, a gross invasion of privacy.
Well, the judge didn't see it that way.
I see. Well, I can still sue the department for misconduct, can I?
Yes, and make sure you go for the big, big bucks on that one, because it looks like you've been going through a lot of cash lately.
I don't have to answer to you. You're not my accountant.
Thank God. Why did you pay Ernest Ronan $250,000?
Why does it matter?
Because he's the funeral director where Dusty's body was taken?
You know, that's a fascinating coincidence.
Oh, I love those.
Did you know this gentleman, Ronan? He is part owner of a small horse farm just outside of Chicago.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yes. I bought a fine young colt off of him.
Did you? I'd love to see that fine young colt.
You have to go to Florida.
Florida?
Well, they have excellent training facilities down there. You know?
What's the pony's name?
Catch me if you can, or can't catch me, something like that.
Oh, that's so cute. So tell me, do you have horses in Singapore as well? $3.5 million was wired to an account in Singapore.
Oh, Margo, you've caught me. That was a bit of self-indulgence. I was buying some property.
In Singapore?
Yeah, why not? Pretty coastline. Have you seen photos?
No. You just have an answer to everything, don't you?
Well, I'm doing my best. You're asking me the softball questions.
All right, let's try this one on. Who is Jonathan Burke?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Why do I find that hard to believe?
I don't know, Margo, I think perhaps some of your information is incorrect.
Lucinda, I think perhaps you should cut the bull. Why is Jonathan Burke's name on the account in Singapore? All right, let me be a little more direct. If you have no idea who this Jonathan Burke is, then why is he listed as the sole passenger in your private jet on a flight from Oakdale to Singapore the night that Donovan staged his death?
Hey. Hey. So how are you? I'm good. I just joined fraternity. I made the soccer team and the girls, you know. So lots of time studying. No, my GPA would suffer if I did that, so yeah. Well, I hear you're running for student government president. Yeah, man. You gonna vote for me, Snyder? Me? Oh, well, I don't know. What's your platform? College is supposed to be fun, so party on, I guess. Well, I bet it'll be a landslide. Yeah. So, how about you, man? I mean, what have you been doing with yourself lately, you know? this and that. Actually, I'm thinking about getting involved with the gay film festival on campus. My boyfriend's a curator, so, we're hoping that he can have a short in it next year.
You hear it might not be around, though, right?
Yeah, I know, but if you're a student government president, you wouldn't cut funding for that, right? I mean, you love films. How many movies did we cram in on the weekends at my grandmother's pool house?
Yeah, well, that was high school.
Hey. Hi. Noah, this is Kevin. Kevin, this is my boyfriend, Noah.
Hey, Kevin. Nice to meet you.
Hey, let's go.
How's it going tonight?
Oh, Lucinda wants to talk to her lawyer.
Smart move.
Hey, Margo. I need to talk to you.
Yeah, hold it. I'm kind of in the middle of something.
Yeah, I know. I was there when Lucinda was arrested. So was Lily. Is Lily here?
No, she's not.
You know, you're making a mistake. Do you really need to do this?
Yes, I do. Several crimes were committed.
Well, if Lucinda did help Dusty, the only people she really hurt were maybe me and her daughter.
And the entire department.
Oh, yeah, the same department that arrested me for a crime that never happened. Yeah, so let's not make it worse, okay? Let Lucinda go. Give us a chance to put this behind us. It's not Lucinda you're really after anyway, is it? It's Dusty. It's Dusty you're gunning for, right?
And your mother-in-law is the quickest way to get to him.
No, she's not. You want me? Here I am.
Sam's nose became redder as the winter wind blew. Mom trusts the Puffs Lab can soothe his achoo. I've got Puffs Plus with lotion, he said to Sam's mother, with aloe and E and a touch of shea butter. Plain tissue rubs causing more irritation. Puffs Plus with lotion and shea butter has a soothing sensation. And nose in need deserves Puffs Plus indeed. And try Puffs Plus with the comforting scent of Vicks.
Swiffer's starter kit.
It's money back guaranteed. But trust me, you'll never go back to your old mop and broom again.
Swiffer Sweeper Starter Kit has dry cloths that trap and lock dirt better than a broom, and a wet cloth with a scrubbing strip for tough dried-on messes. It's 2-in-1. Swiffer cleans better than a broom and mop, or your money back. How to sit on a chair. First, you have to figure out how to climb on it. Which makes it tough for your diaper to keep its fit. But not for Pampers Cruisers with new Go Baby Grips. They're 60% stronger than before to help your diaper stay in one place, because you never do. New Go Baby Grips for nonstop fit from Cruisers, part of Pampers Stages.
Want an amazing transformation? Try an amazing makeup. CoverGirl Aqua Smooth transforms at first touch, solid to liquid to amazing. It glides on to make imperfections virtually vanish right before your eyes. And with AquaCurrent Science, it directs moisture to help smooth and improve skin's condition every time you use it. CoverGirl Aqua Smooth, solid to liquid to amazing you. Aqua Smooth, easy, breezy, beautiful. CoverGirl.
Hi, Jay Bush and Duke here. When it's cold out, you crave chili. But sometimes you don't get chili. So we made the Chili Changer.
Sandwich?
On a cold day?
Bush's chili.
That's what I was craving.
Another frozen meal.
Bush's chili.
That'll warm me up.
We slow cook it with premium ingredients for a taste that's closest to homemade. In fact, people preferred Bush's chili to the leading brand.
Chili dog. Funny, Jay.
Chili weather? Chili cravings? Get Bush's chili.
Tonight, if you discovered a new planet,
or as I called it, Planet Bollywood,
would your friends be happy for you?
What do you want me to do?
Smile. A new Big Bang Theory. Then, big changes.
You guys don't think I should marry Stella?
Big battles.
Ted, you never break up a girl fight.
And big talk.
I will hook up with a 22-year-old while in my old man makeup.
A new How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, my God.
Ugh. Right after a new Big Bang Theory. CBS tonight.
The Columbus Day Parade, Saturday at 11 on CBS 2 HD.
We got a call from my daughter-in-law about 3 o'clock in the morning that Eric had been involved in an explosion in Iraq. It was a real horrifying experience as a parent. We were told that he was going to remain in a vegetative state. Well, we encountered a system that was unable to provide Eric the rehabilitation that he needed. I wasn't going to give up on him. Dick Durbin felt the same way I did. And Dick Durbin has become a leading voice in our country to ensure that soldiers with traumatic brain injuries get the best care. Dick Durbin and I worked together on a law, the Wounded Warrior Act, to ensure these young men and women returning from the war with such severe injuries can get better. My son is living proof of that today.
I'm Dick Durbin, and I'm proud to approve this message.
New Dr. Phil. What would you do if you caught your husband cheating 8 times? You're still talking to the woman, right?
No.
Why lie now? You've been served, buddy.
Today at 4 on CBS 2 HD.
2.5 Men, tonight on CBS.
So, you're ready to talk?
Well, that's what you want, isn't it?
Only if you're going to tell me the truth.
What else? I got nothing to hide.
Well, that'd be a first. Dallas?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Please escort Miss Walsh out here. Donovan and I need the room.
You got it.
You want to call a lawyer?
Lawyers are for wimps.
All right, whatever you want. Let's go. That's fine.
He says he's here to talk.
He swore he wasn't going to do that.
Yeah, he also swore he wasn't going to come back here. His word doesn't mean anything.
He's taking a terrible risk.
You know what I say let him talk. Let him spill his guts, and maybe Margo can get him out of our lives for good.
So that's him, huh? E. Kevin, the one you were in love with in high school?
Yes. The one who freaked out when he found out I was gay.
These clammy hands.
Okay, Noah. Don't. And don't look at him like that. We're fine now.
What's he doing here?
Oh, he's running for student government president. He has to be here.
Because if he wins, he gets to determine if the school cuts the festival.
How'd you know that?
I ran into some guys from the festival outside.
Noah, hey. Thought that might be you. How are you, man?
I'm good. You?
I can't complain. So, how did it go with Kevin? Is he gonna support the festival if he wins the election?
I don't know. Honestly, he seemed kind of non-committal about it.
Well, I'm not surprised.
Why's that?
I saw the look on his face when Noah put his arm around you. He's definitely not on our side.
So, after you faked your own death, you went looking for Johnny, went to Lucinda for money, and she gave it to you?
Yep.
Well, that's awfully generous of her, considering that she helped Lucy and Johnny flee in the first place.
Lucinda has her own reasons for leaving town.
Oh, that's right. Your affair with Lily.
Is that what you want to talk about?
No, not at all. So, Lucinda's in, and she sets up an account to the tune of $3.5 million under the name of Jonathan Burke. That was good. And flies you in her private jet to Singapore.
Mm-hmm. After that, she never heard from me again. Her involvement ended there.
No. It didn't. She kept it from us that you were still alive. That's involvement.
I came up with my own cover.
Did you? You must be quite pleased with yourself.
There might be a few things I do differently.
Really? Okay, so tell me, who is this Ernest Ronan?
He shot me with the antidote to the drug.
And Lucinda paid for that as well?
Who cares what Lucinda did?
This didn't end when you sauntered off into the afterlife, Dusty. There were repercussions. This department investigated your death. I arrested people, innocent people, for a murder that didn't happen, and all the while Lucinda kept her mouth shut.
Well, I'm sorry I had to put in the extra hours, but I think you know it was worth it.
Do I?
kept Craig from getting his hands on my son, like he did to Bryant.
You do not want to push that with me. Is that understood?
You want the truth, there it is. You're forgetting something very important here, Margo.
What's that?
Evan Walsh did try to kill me. I was a step ahead of him. Where were you?
Dallas? Tell Lucinda she's free to go.
You sure?
Yes. You're free to go as well.
All right.
Dusty, you and I go way back. I guess sort of because of John. We're kind of like family.
Is that why you're giving me a break?
I'm giving you a break because I once told you I would always be there for you if you just come to me for help. Maybe now you'll remember that.
That meeting was totally pointless.
Tell me about it. There was barely one word mentioned about the festival.
Except to mention the concerns of the board of directors. Did you notice Kevin didn't even mention it at all?
You know what? Forget about Kevin. We go to school here too, don't we get a say?
Well, not unless we're on the board or the president of the student government, apparently.
Oh, you know what? That's awful. They can't just cut funding because of a couple donors getting scared. It's not only discrimination, but it's censorship.
You sound like we're in the middle of a campaign debate.
Yeah, look who brought his own little soapbox today.
Yeah, maybe you should run for student government. Luke Snyder for president.
Vote yay for the gays.
Well, you know what? Maybe I will.
What?
Maybe I should throw my hat in the ring.
Okay, you are officially cut off. I was totally kidding.
I'm not. I have as much a chance of winning as Kevin does.
Yeah, but is this what you really want to do?
Noah, censorship is wrong. You know it, and I know it. Now all we need is somebody to go in front of the school and say it.
Well, that was a close one, our friend. Oh, my.
So we're friends again, are we?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, haven't I just spent quite a lot of time protecting you from the Oakdale Police Department?
You were protecting yourself.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
You think I ruined Lily's life?
Well, you were worse for her than those damn pills. And she couldn't hide you. She could flaunt you, and she did.
I'd never do anything to hurt her. You know that.
But you did. And it was terrible when she took that overdose.
I didn't even know about that.
It was painful.
I'm sorry you went through that.
Well, I would do it all over again. All over again if I could keep her away from you. Even if at the finish line, I lose her.
Lucinda, you're not gonna lose her. She came to me to protect you.
She used me to come to you. Now, if you use that, if you make her rely on you...
I have no intention of interfering with Lily's life. My priority is finding my son.
Stick with that.
She loves you, Lucinda. And in time, she'll probably forgive you.
Mama, I'm back.
Emma left.
Lily, where did you go? I came down from Ethan's room and you were gone.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you.
I thought maybe you went to the police station to see Lucinda.
Emma said that's where you went. Did you see my mother?
I did.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's fine. Dusty, he came forward, he told Margo the whole story, and surprise, surprise, Margo let them both go. You don't seem surprised.
I know Dusty would never let my mother take the blame for something he did.
Yeah, well, what I don't get is why Dusty... Oh, okay, I get it now. You went to Dusty. You're the reason he came forward.
Yes, I am.
We're at Melanthi Elementary to see what these teachers think of today's Maxwell House, made with 100% Arabica beans. Teachers? Wow, 10 out of 11 teachers give it high marks. The other one must be a substitute. Yep. Get your mugs ready. Good just got great.
On taxes, who's on your side? John McCain pledges hundreds of billions in corporate tax breaks, billions for oil companies. But for 100 million households, nothing. And McCain's health plan would tax benefits for the first time ever, meaning higher income taxes for millions. Barack Obama, no tax hikes on any families earning less than $250,000, and 3 times as much middle-class tax relief as McCain for the change we need.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
Morning, kids.
Pancakes.
I knew you'd be happy.
Bisquick Shake and Pour. Just add water, shake and pour. Bisquick Shake and Pour. Shake, pour, make.
Don't feel threatened by Ester-C. People love oranges. Besides, Ester-C helps protect a person's immune system for up to 24 hours. And you are oranges.
Ester-C, the better vitamin C.
All these people have a medical condition where straining should be avoided. Colace Capsule Stool Softener eases straining and makes going more comfortable, which also helps when dealing with certain medical conditions. So try Colace Capsules for effective, comfortable relief from occasional constipation.
Hey moms, go shopping with Barbie and get big bucks back. Spend $100 on specially marked Barbie products that girls will love and get a $50 Barbie Visa prepaid card that you will love. Get the scoop at BarbieBucks.com. Shopping has never been so rewarding.
Discover Macy's Columbus Day sale. Save 25 to 50% on your favorite brands. Plus, get an extra 15% off when you use your Savings Pass or Macy's card. Macy's Columbus Day sale. Going on now.
If you're over 65, have diabetes, and are on Medicare, you may qualify for a free meter and cookbook offer from Liberty Medical.
You know, there are still some people who don't know that the cost of their diabetes testing supplies may be covered by Medicare. Well, if you have diabetes and you're on Medicare, your testing supplies may be covered. Here's how it works. Liberty is a Medicare participating provider. They bill Medicare and your insurance company. You pay nothing up front. Your testing supplies are delivered right to your door and no charge for shipping. You have nothing to worry about because when it's time to reorder, Liberty will remind you.
Call now to see if you qualify for your free meter.
Call Liberty Medical. They can help you live a better life.
Call today for your free meter. Plus, get a free diabetic cookbook when you join Liberty.
Call 1-800-903-3884.
There's some blood here. Who would make a person that scared? Finish him!
You are training killers here, aren't you?
Aren't Kelly and Eric looking for the crime scene?
They are.
Are we dealing with a cannibal?
New CSI Miami, CBS tonight.
See that? What is it?
Tip of Eddie Garcia's nose. Did you kill her? Look me in the eye and tell me the truth, filthy old goat.
The Mentalist, CBS Tuesday.
Aww, creative burnout dawning. Aren't you glad to see me?
Oh, I'm always glad to see you. My mood has nothing to do with you.
Oh, well, then, good. And I won't take it personally.
You seem to be in good spirits. It's a marked difference from the last time I saw you.
Oh, yes, you did hear an awful lot, didn't you? All that family stuff. Lily and I said awful things to each other. However, today, my daughter, when push came to shove, came through for me.
I told you her feelings would soften.
You were right. I was wrong.
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone.
I've been thinking as I was coming along. I mean, I want to keep the good times rolling. I don't want to push.
Give her some time,
Well, I
Lucinda.
thought maybe, if I made a phone call, if I just left a message, thank you, because I did appreciate it.
No, don't. It's a mistake.
So, are you really serious about the student government thing?
Yeah. I mean, the way I figure, we've got, what, a couple more years at OU?
Right.
Well, I don't want to look back at my college years and think that I wasn't accepted for who I am. If I run, maybe I can change that.
So this isn't about anything else?
Oh. No. I mean, what would it be about? Is there something I don't know?
Kevin, maybe?
Kevin, no. No, this is not about Kevin. Are you sure? Other than the fact that he might be my opponent, it's a non-issue.
Hey, Luke, I saw the way you were around him. Okay? You couldn't even be in the same room without it getting to you.
Yeah, maybe for like 2 seconds, but it's really not anything you have to worry about.
Are you sure you're not trying to get back at him for the way he treated you?
I am never telling you another story about high school.
I'm serious.
Yes. If I can beat Kevin and make him cry like a little girl, my life will be complete.
Forget.
Okay, look, Noah. You wanna know why I'm doing this? It's for you.
Me?
Yes. You really, really care about this festival. And you've always wanted to be a filmmaker, and even when your father said that it was a waste of time to study it, you did it anyways. And it's not a waste, and I want to prove that, and I want to have this festival here next year so that you can submit a movie and that you can win.
You already sound like a politician.
Scared?
Yeah, a little.
Well, what would I have to do to get your vote?
Talk to me about what happened earlier with Dusty.
Lily, why would you go to Dusty?
You know the answer to that, Holden. Because he's the only one that could help my mother. He's the only one that knows what really happened.
That's not true. I know the truth. You know the truth.
Oh, come on. If we went to the police, you know what they'd say. That everything we were telling them was hearsay.
So you went to the one person who's been nothing but trouble for us.
You're making it sound like I was looking for an excuse to see him.
Were you?
No. What was I supposed to do?
Did it ever occur to you that maybe you could come to me and maybe we could find a solution to help Lucinda together?
Holden, there wasn't any time. She'd already been arrested.
Oh, but there was time to go to Dusty. Lily, I was here. I was upstairs.
I'm sorry.
You know, this seems to be a constant problem for us.
What are you talking about?
Whenever there's a complication, we always seem to turn to other people instead of each other.
You're making this sound like it was some sort of betrayal. Holden, I went to him because he could help my mother. That's it. It's that simple.
Why did Dusty come forward?
Because I asked him to.
So he decided to risk going to prison because you asked him to.
Dusty did the right thing.
Well, whatever you said must have got to him. And that makes me think that whatever was between you is probably still between you, and I really have a problem with that.
I didn't go with Dusty to the police station. I'm not with him right now. I came home to you. Don't turn this into something that it isn't. I'm with you, Holden, not Dusty.
Hey, I'm making the new nameplates, Mr.
Yummy.
Campbell's microwavable soup. Good to go.
Morning.
What's up?
Yummy. Who's yummy?
My boys made me quarterback, so I got a pain reliever for my sore shoulder. For band practice, needed another one for headaches. Different pains, different pain relievers. But now Advil is my every pain reliever. Works wherever I hurt. I'm all Advil.
Healthy lips are wearing something moisturizing. Something soft and smooth. Or something natural for a healthy look. Chapstick, because healthy lips should never go naked.
Who likes broccoli?
I like broccoli, but I don't like sweet potatoes, carrots.
Harvest Surprise from Juicy Juice. A little thing you do to give them more of the vegetables they need in a fruit juice taste they love. Juicy Juice Harvest Surprise.
Let me tell you about a very important phone call I made. When I got my Medicare card, I realized I needed an AARP Medicare supplement insurance card too.
One simple call gave me the chance to talk with a personal health insurance advisor
Who answered all my questions about Medicare supplement plans.
If you're already on or eligible for Medicare, call now to find out how an AARP Medicare Supplement Insurance Plan, insured by United Healthcare Insurance Company, helps you pay some of the 20% of your medical expenses not covered by Medicare Part B. That can save you thousands of dollars. These are the only Medicare Supplement Insurance plans exclusively endorsed by AARP, a name you trust. When you call now, we'll send you this free information kit, plus this free guide to understanding Medicare.
I can keep my own doctor and choose my own hospital.
and I don't need a referral to see a specialist.
Call now 1-800-787-6399 now. A personal health insurance advisor is waiting.
constipation, bloating, gas, diarrhea. People, is your colon sending you a message? Now there's new Philips Colon Health with probiotics. It helps naturally restore the balance in your digestive system, so you can avoid those very unpleasant symptoms with new Philips Colon Health.
It's the new Cherry Blossom Market from Dreamtown.
Come on in, it's a place of my own. Cherry Blossom Market, Capricorn. Come.
Open for business, opening imaginations from the Dreamtown collection.
Don't hurt me, please!
This is Lizzie's life we're dealing with.
What are you gonna do, settle the score? Get yourself killed?
I need to get Lizzie back.
Guiding Light, CBS Daytime.
CBS needs your help to pick the newest model on The Price is Right. Watch every day next week as the 5 finalists audition. Then vote online for your favorite. The Price is Right, weekdays on CBS.
Dusty, you shouldn't come here.
I owed you. And now the debt is paid. Lucinda's free, she's out of trouble. Now we're even. You're as frustrating as your grandson, you know that? I mean, the two of you, as smart as you are, you just don't think. You react in the moment.
You got a problem with that?
Yeah, what I'd like to know is why you don't.
I beg your pardon.
Lily asked you to stay away, to leave her alone. And what do you do at the first sign of a thaw? You pounce.
Okay, that's enough. All right, I made a mistake. Chalk one up to you.
You're welcome.
May I ask why you are so uncharacteristically hot under the collar today?
Well, Luke is publicizing the foundation on campus in a way that's going to cost us support, despite the fact that I advised him against it.
Oh, do you feel strongly about it?
Yes, I do, and I think it's reckless. It could sink us before we even get off the ground.
Well, if you feel that strongly about it, I will speak to him.
No, I don't need you fighting my battles.
No, of course not. You can do your own.
No, I've already advised him to against pursuing this, and I'm just hoping that if he gives it some thought, he'll see that I'm right.
I'm sure he will.
Well, I hope so. Because if he doesn't, I've already told him that I'm out of here.
You threatened to quit. You can't do that.
Why? Because Lucinda Walsh forbids it?
Because Luke needs you. He's young. He's young. He needs all the help he can get. He needs your guidance and the benefit of your expertise. For heaven's sake, as if you hadn't noticed, I need you too.
I get why you're angry with Dusty. He really hurt this family, and I'm not sure that we've gotten through it yet.
But I don't think he meant to. I think he was just doing what he felt was right as a father to find his son.
Yeah. That crack I made about Johnny, that was really cool.
It could sink your whole campaign if it ever got out.
Very funny. So I suppose this is the time that you tell me that there's nothing I can do about it, and I just have to deal with it, huh?
No. This is where I tell you that Dusty's my friend, and I hope that's okay with you.
Do I have a choice?
Look, when you were hurt and pushing me away, he was there for me. I didn't have anybody to talk to, and he stepped up.
He did?
Yeah, he encouraged me to fight for you.
Well, I didn't know that.
Look, I am always going to be grateful to Dusty. I mean, that's just the way it is. But I'm always going to be on your side, okay? No matter what.
Oh, I love you.
Same here.
Okay, but can I just say one more thing about Dusty, and then I promise I'm done. I really hope he stays away from my mom, because you really, really hurt her.
What? As I was leaving Java today, your mom showed up.
Why?
She was looking for Dusty.
I hope you have proof now that you have nothing to worry about where Dusty is concerned. Holden, we said that we were going to work on trusting each other.
You know, I asked you the other day if it was the lies that you were upset about, that your mother told to cover for Dusty, or if it was because you still had feelings for him. And you said you didn't know.
You still need me to answer that? You just saw for yourself that it's over.
Yeah, Dusty's the one who made that decision, not you. And if that's the way that it has to be decided, well, then I'm not so sure that this is going to work.
on the next As the World Turns.
I brought this for you. Mr. Cho's sesame chicken. All of a sudden, I just... Oh.
You rock!
Got someone up there, don't you? Is it Jack?
With Walmart's unbeatable prices on premium pet products, you can keep your family's welcoming committee their happiest and healthiest. Get Fresh Step cat litter, your favorite pet food from Purina One, plus many of the same top brands you find at pet specialty stores at a price that will make you jump for joy. Save money, live better. Walmart.
When you're on treatment for rheumatoid arthritis, everyday things can still be tough to handle. Can you open this? Pull this? Grasp this? Oh, yes, I can. What about you? If you think your treatment isn't helping enough, ask your rheumatologist about Orencia. It's an RA treatment that's proven to make a difference for many patients, including those who weren't helped enough by other treatments, relieving the symptoms of RA and controlling the advance of joint damage.
Do not take Orencia with another biologic medicine for RA due to an increased risk of serious infection. Orencia can cause serious side effects, including serious infections. Certain cancers have been reported. Tell your doctor if you are prone to or have any infection like an open sore or the flu. If you have a history of COPD, a chronic lung disease, Orencia may worsen your COPD.
Tell your doctor about the challenges you face every day with RA. Ask about Orencia and see if you could be saying, oh, yes, I can.
You can take the girl out of the rainforest, but you can't take the rainforest out of the girl. That's why I love these new Aqua Essences from Airwick. Its fragrances smell so fresh and natural. It really takes me back. Try Airwick's new Aqua Essences fragrances. Airwick, it's good to be home.
In this Sunday's paper, get your coupon for $3 off a Luminaire flameless candle. Also get $1 off 2 refills. Try Airwick today.
Express your curiosity about Botox Cosmetic. Go to BotoxCosmetic.com for real answers, real help. In seconds, find a doctor near your home. Talk to your doctor about the one, the only Botox Cosmetic. Freedom of expression. It's what it's all about.
There's only one disinfecting wipe with a low-streak formula. Clorox Disinfecting Wipes.
What cooks now? The best olive oil is sweet. The best pasta is golden yellow. The best Parmesan crumbles to the touch. Tomatoes at their best say Hunt's on the can, because Hunt's is the only leading brand to flash steam every tomato, so they always taste fresh from the vine and are 100% natural. Cooks know when you cook with the best ingredients, you get the best results. Hunt's, perfectly natural, perfectly delicious.
Would you care to have your picture taken with the albino python?
I haven't fallen for that line since college.
I signed that stupid divorce agreement under duress.
How are you under duress?
They said if I didn't sign it, I had to stay married to you.
Catch the new adventures of old Christine and Gary Unmarried on the CBS Wednesday Happy Hour.
Eye on Life, the network that celebrates life's positive moments, wants you to get everything you want out of life, like a free getaway vacation adventure.